Welcome back to Push Car Gaming. Suck 'em up.
Pushing the car every day long,
Hey, you're
all
always,
night.
you're always saying that. What do you actually say?
What?
You're like, suck 'em up?
Oh, that's from something. Shuck, bruh. That's from South Park, I think.
Okay, what are the words?
That's literally sounds exactly
But
like
what
that.
are
I
the
have
words
no idea.
supposed to be?
I have no idea.
Suck 'em up?
I'm getting around, shuck, bruh. It's something like that, man. I don't know. Ask, you know what? Send
Chad
an
would
email.
know if it's South Park, I would think.
Send an
I
email
don't know
to
what they say. I just don't.
They literally, I've tried listening to it. That's what it sounds like. They're
It's
like,
suck 'em up.
It's it might be that. I don't know. It probably isn't nothing. It's probably literally just. You know,
Well,
just
I guess we'll
supposed
never.
to sound crazy.
We'll just never know, and there's no cure for that.
I know. There's no cure for not knowing.
That's the thing right here.
Right?
There's no cure for that.
There's no cure for never knowing.
There's no cure for that.
What?
There's no
Is that
cure for
the,
that's
Are we
today's-
not supposed to say the daily phrase?
We don't have to announce that it's a daily phrase. If we could
No.
just see,
Try
okay,
to slip it in.
we'll announce it this time. But if we can sneak it in the future,
What was it again? Something about cure.
it's there's no cure for that.
Okay.
So if we can like sneak it in the future, we should do that.
Little sneakeroo.
We want to be creative and sound like we're being spontaneously creative.
I hate
That's how you guys be
chicken noodle
comedians. You be spontaneously creative.
That's not true. I don't.
Actually, if you watch you know, when you watch stand-up comics, they kind of have that feeling that they're kind of like just telling you made-up stories on the go, but they've rehearsed the crap out of that stuff.
Wait, what?
Stand-up comedians, you know, when you watch them, they have like
Yeah.
a natural.
That's because they do. They practice a lot. You can't just go up on stage and
Yeah,
ad-lib that much.
I remember watching Bo Burnham in an interview, and he said his show is basically down to he rehearses for it down to like word for word.
Well, yeah, dude. I would assume.
But no,
that's
some
true.
of them have more of a like they just have a general idea of how to, and they make sure they nail the jokes.
It depends
right?
on you, who you are, and how
yeah,
well you can
yeah,
do that.
exactly. It depends on how well you plan things out,
Right.
or if you're better at just kind of ad-libbing and going with the flow and stuff. But he basically said, you know, he's probably not one of those people who reacts with the audience, because some people react with the audience, and they can just get jokes off of, you know, kind of like,
Right, and that depends. Like again, that depends on how good they are at ad-libbing.
or yeah, who they are as a person. Some people are just
Right.
good at that. We're not. We're not.
I know.
We're doing a show where we should be, but we're not.
We're terrible.
I
at
mean,
it.
not that we're not doing a show, but we're not good at ad-libbing.
Not at all. Not even
Dustin's the
least.
best, I think, out of all of us.
I'm the worst. I'm not good.
You're
I'm
going to tell me
terrible.
I'm better than you are because you're wrong,
I'm bad.
you know?
I have
And-
no talent or skill in anything.
And there's no cure for that.
True statement.
It's true. It is true.
Dust is holding the question papers like, I'm ready. I've got a question. I want to read one.
Yeah.
I think he just wants to read the question. That's why he holds the papers. He's like, I got one. I want to read it. I don't know what one. It's just a paper full of questions. I want to read one. I want to read one.
Would you rather never have another embarrassing fall in public, or never feel the need to pass gas again in public?
Never feel the need to pass gas again.
Same. Because who cares if you fall?
Right.
You can play
Well,
that
it
off
depends.
like,
It
look, I'm
depends.
stupid.
How? What if you seriously injure yourself falling?
I'd rather not pass
What
gas.
was the question about falling? What's the falling?
Would you
part?
rather never fall in public again, or pass gas in public again?
Okay. Are we talking about? So now you're going into this whole area of devastating falls.
It
I
does
thought it
not
was-
specify.
Okay, when you throw fart into the second half of the question,
Well,
though,
there's different degrees of farts too.
like
you know?
explosive diarrhea farts.
You could have this is a very broad question. An embarrassing fall, you could fall down and break your nose or something.
Did it say embarrassing fall? I thought you just said fall.
It said no, wait.
Because embarrassing falls are kind of comical. It doesn't say serious fall, right? Way to
Another-
scratch it off, like
Embarrassing. It says embarrassing.
Okay,
It does
okay.
specifically
So
say that.
I don't think we consider embarrassing falls as serious injuries.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. All right. So
I mean, okay.
I'd have
Come
to
on,
go with the gas
come on.
thing then
Okay,
for sure,
with-
because like that
hold on.
that happens a lot more than the falling.
Okay, we're past that. But with common sense logic, I was thinking embarrassing fall doesn't equal seriously harmed. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
Go ahead with your farting.
Embarrassing fall.
Go ahead
Yeah. Okay.
with your farting.
Well, I think in my life more prevalently, I feel like I get bloated.
I don't
and
think
have
that's
gas.
a word.
Dude, I've been getting gas a lot lately too.
Prevalently.
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 Prevalent.
Prevalent.
I mean,
Pubescent. Ooh, neuromod.
Pubescent.
Pubescent.
Ah.
That's an awesome word, pubescent.
You know what word?
If you say
I was thinking of a
if you
weird
say it
word
like I am,
earlier today.
if you say it like pubescent,
You know what a weird word is? The word both. Both. Like when people say it, they add an L in it. Both.
both.
But think about both. It's spelled
Dude,
B-O-T-H.
I never put
both.
an L in both.
Both.
Oh wait, maybe I do.
Both. Both.
Both.
Dude, lots of people
Holy
do.
crap! There's an
Right.
L in there.
It's not, though.
Hey, you know
It's
what?
both.
Who should go? I think both of us.
Both of us.
Both.
Think of it. Say it without
Dude,
the L.
I'm gonna start doing
Both of
that.
us.
I'm gonna start saying, you know what? Both of us.
Both of both. Both. It's a weird word, man. Both.
Ooh, something's happening in the game.
Oh, the best type of gameplay.
You're gonna get sucked out into space, or shot backwards, or hit in the face.
I can fly.
I can fly.
Spread
I can
my
fly,
wings.
baby. I
Go
can
so
fly.
high.
You know what I've noticed? We had this conversation. I don't know if we did on the show,
Huh.
but I was thinking one time about. We live in the Midwest. Okay, we live in Illinois, and what would our accent sound like to people who say we have an accent? You know, because they have their own accent according to us, but we have an accent to them. You know what I noticed is we don't put double T's in our words that have double T's.
Yeah, I know.
say-
Bottle.
Yeah, bottle.
I know, dude.
Kitten.
We've had this conversation.
I know, but did we do it on the show?
No.
Mountain?
But, yeah.
That's a single T, and we still
Mountain.
don't use that one.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of T's that we just
And
don't.
then-
We don't care about. T's.
And then when you hear people who say mountain, you're like, what?
yeah,
A
I know.
mountain?
Kitten.
Mountain?
Yeah, I do have a kitten. No, kitten.
It drives. When people say mountain, I'm like, oh my god.
It's like, wow, that's two syllables. I never knew.
Or people who say battery.
Yo,
I've
man,
n-
pass me the battery.
I've known people who go battery.
Battery. I need. Yeah, here. There's that Ken's at work. I need a battery.
But if we were talking, I'd be like, hey, Dust, pass me that battery.
Yo, Holmes, can I get the battery?
We actually turn it in. We actually more.
Battery.
We kind of turn the T's into D's.
Yeah,
Battery.
definitely. We definitely do. We definitely too, Ken.
You know what? I should do that with all my double T where it's like, hey, look at my kitten.
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 Hey, man, you kidding? Look at that kitten over there.
Are you telling a joke?
Kit. We also just go it like that. We don't even like say letters. It's like it, kitten,
Kitten.
mitten.
Mitten.
It's like I'm pushing something out. I need a mitten. I need kitten.
It's like there was a cough in there and we had to
Are
like
you okay, sir?
we had to keep from coughing.
Yo,
Kitten.
man, I missed
Kitten.
my kitten.
Give me a button.
I got kit in the head.
Button.
Button.
Button. Button, kitten, mountain.
Button,
Yeah, we
kitten,
just totally.
mountain.
The airlocks on Talos are sealed, but there's an opening at the cargo bay.
Serious speech right now.
Inside the station here.
Serious speech.
I think
okay.
she farted.
Yeah, it's just I don't know if that's a Midwest accent thing, but that's what we do. We take our double T's and sometimes just regular normal one T's.
We don't care about double T's, just
Yep.
double
double
T's.
T in the morning.
Yep. Oh wow, is he still around?
A double T bag.
Or is that from the Fairly Odd Parents?
I don't know.
No, you know what? I think in Fairly Odd Parents he was double T in the morning or something like that. Like that's
What's
the thing.
double T in the morning mean?
It was when Timmy Turner, his name's Timmy Turner, double T.
Yeah.
He did a radio thing in one episode, maybe more than one episode, where he was double T. But around
Oh.
here in Rockford, we actually had a double T, I think,
You could call yourself T2,
at one point in time.
like Terminator 2.
Or
you know what I'm
T
saying?
squared.
T squared, you know? Double T sounds cool too, though. Double decaf latte. It's my favorite achievement.
I know,
ever
double
made in
decaf
game.
latte.
Yo, man, I'm gonna get a double decaf latte. It's when you cut off two people's heads with one swipe. One
See,
attack.
that's a weird word, latte, because we actually say the T.
I know,
Latte.
latte.
We're
it's
not
not like I'm like, yo, man, I'm at Starbucks. I ordered a latte.
I know. I know, right? But you're gonna say mountain,
I need a venti latte.
but you're not gonna say mountain.
Mountain.
Dude,
Mountain.
you know what,
Mountain.
man? I need one of those sugar chili shack mountain lattes.
Mountain. Yeah, I can see where, like,
I want a
when you
mountain
start
latte.
analyzing your language, it's like, man, we say so much slang and slur and all that.
We look at no life signs. We should start saying no life SIGINs.
Siggins. Like Abe Lincoln's.
Load last saved game.
Abe Lincoln has
Yeah,
no
it's
life
like you start
signs.
analyzing the words that you screw up when you speak.
when you speak.
You just slap them around.
I know,
Slappity,
I know.
slappity, Sally.
Yep, slapping.
Salmon. Oh, I don't pronounce the L in salmon.
The slamming, salmon, salmon. Well,
Salmon.
You just don't pronounce the L in that word.
I know.
Yo,
Remember-
my name's Sal, man.
Dude, remember when our German relatives first started coming over here and they were like, Salmon?
Were they?
Yeah, they were like,
It's
do you like salmon? You mean salmon?
Solomon and Grimm.
Chad's just floating through space like gravity and
He's a
stuff.
floater. He's floating in space like a
Floater.
turd in a toilet.
Oh, man. What the crap hole.
Slowly going down. But no one's
Man,
made the
more
flush.
floating around. Like they didn't realize this was a part of the game that really sucks, but they still got to make you do it like
Dude,
as
there's
much
several
as
parts in this
as
game
much
that-
as they can
yeah.
throw it in there to be like, let's see if we can annoy
I
the,
think people
the
would
player
rather
right
play
here.
Arkwing in Warframe than do this.
I don't know.
That's why you gotta be all alien like that.
Dude, sorry. I can't. Not every single thing I say can be a reference you understand, Ken.
Well, you know, there's no cure for that.
1
so-
plus 1 equals 2. Sorry, Ken.
Or 1 plus 1 equals 11 if you're just putting the
It can.
numbers
If
next
you put
to
them
each
right
other.
Next to each other. That is
Or if you're talking about like male and female having a baby, then 1 plus 1 equals 3.
male plus male equals.
If a woman and a man have a baby, 1 plus 1 equals 3.
Jesus Christ.
How do you
1
like
plus
that?
1 equals
How do you
3.
like that logic?
That's not bad. Not bad. Or if you like cut someone into 3 pieces.
Can we do let's see if we can get we got like 3 minutes left.
Okay.
Ad lib a movie scene, but give the characters crazy accents.
Dude, do we both know? Like
We're gonna have to work on that one.
I mean,
I like
Slam and
Batman,
Salmon.
man. I put Batman stuff in here all the
A lot
time.
of Batman
Okay,
stuff.
Batman retires and then does birthday parties for kids. Hey, Jimmy, happy birthday. Are you afraid of me? I'm Batman. I don't know. I'm not good at this.
I think I will. I could be good at that. I'm just not in the mode.
Okay, we'll get
right
it later.
now
We'll
to-
get it later.
to
We're
do
coming
that.
back to that one. Right now, we're experiencing important plot points.
We already did the toilet paper over and under question, right?
Toilet paper over and over. What? What's the question, real quick?
The question is, would
Not
you
important.
rather your toilet paper be over or under?
Yeah, we
asked that.
did. You know what? And I swore I crossed it off last time we did that. It might be on
Might
multiple
be on
pages.
multiple pages, like multiple.
Because
page
we've done
gasms.
that like twice.
That explosion took care of that.
Sweet.
Maybe you can do something with the shipping containers.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, this one's awesome. Oh my god. We'll save
Next
it for
episode.
That is so good. Got a good
For
one
our
coming.
last prey episode for the night, we'll save it for that. So
Right.
stay tuned for the next. Okay, it's not the end of this episode yet. We still got a couple minutes, but I'm gonna already say, stay tuned. You're not gonna want to miss the next one because Dustin says we have an awesome question
So
coming up.
awesome. Like super awesome.
You're gonna have to
It's
come
more
back
awesome
for it.
Than not awesome. Fact, not fiction.
So I know we're kind of running out of material for this episode, and mostly it's my fault. I really got to pee, and that's what my mind is on right now. I'm like, let's end this episode. I really got to pee. That's all I'm thinking about. I got to pee really bad.
Ken has to pee.
We are planning the next episode, though, so you guys don't want to miss that one because I'm going to be pee-free.
Because what could happen is Ken
Did
could
he die?
go run into
He
the
died.
bathroom.
He died
he's
right
gonna-
now.
I guess I killed him, yeah.
Oh, way to go.
No error.
Yeah, he was in there, and you were like, I'll hack this and kill you.
Released. He released
Oh, you're gonna-
him. Released him to heaven.
Let's see if I can.
You
click
gotta-
on
I thought you just quick saved it.
him. I don't. No, I didn't.
So you're going to save him and...
See if I,
I
can
mean,
save him. Yeah.
But what's he gonna do in there? Did you get anything good off his body?
Yeah, I got neuromods.
What?
Oh, never mind. He's dead.
Oh.
So long.
Bogey for him.
Okay, so.
But anyway, we were talking about pee.
Ken peeing.
I
like
gotta
running
pee
to the bathroom.
really
pulling it
bad.
out. It starts drizzling and spraying before he gets to the toilet.
No,
he
usually-
slips on it. Falls on
usually-
the floor. Hits his head on the toilet rim. Then we have to take him to the emergency room. This night's gonna be rough.
Yep. So come back tomorrow because we're gonna have a good episode planned for tomorrow. And just to correct Dustin, you don't drizzle before you pee. You drizzle after
I'm
you
just saying
pee.
you couldn't hold it
Because
was
it
getting
does.
to that
Because
point.
as Stephen King likes to put in like 3 or 4 of his books,
The pee
doesn't.
monster?
No matter how much you jump and dance, the last 2 drops go in your pants.
He said that.
He
wrote
put
that?
in like three
I've
of his.
heard that before.
He put in like 3 or 4 of his
Did
books.
he make that up, or is that...
I don't know if he made it up or if he just liked it so much that he put in a bunch of his books. But anyway, thanks again for watching this episode of Push to Core Gaming. If you could,
check it out next time.
And
Leave
drop
a
a like.
and subscribe.
like we said, we got a really good episode. You know, we're putting the pressure on ourselves.
Check it out. Check it out.
Because
Like-
we haven't filmed it yet. So we're putting the pressure on ourselves to make it great.
That's right. That's
So
right.
come back tomorrow and find out if we succeed.
I was gonna say, like, subscribe, and become a part of our tribe.
Sing us out!
No, I think we're good.
Okay.